I know I'm late. I know I've been gone for a while, but new year, new chase, channel is about to change. What is up, guys? Chase Oliver here, bringing you another video to the channel. And you know what, man? 2019 wasn't my best year. I had a lot of stuff going on in 2019. Not best year when it comes to YouTube. Everything else was a great year for me in 2019. But when it came to YouTube, I just wasn't as consistent as I wanted to be. I was dealing with like different outside issues, health wise. I was dealing with school. I was dealing with a bunch of other stuff too, man. But more it was like not negative stuff, but positive stuff, man. And then after I graduated college, I was job searching, and that was hard in itself, man. And then, I worked two jobs. It's not easy living in a place like California. You gotta end up sacrificing sometimes, man. And so I just wasn't able to have time to make new videos. I was just like, man, dude, I haven't been able to make new videos, man. And it's like, it's kind of insane to me because I feel like I do have like a presence on the IWC, but yeah, I feel like this year, man, I'm going to set a goal for myself, guys. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like it's possible, man. I've been watching other YouTubers and stuff, and I've been saying I feel like I can do this and stuff. My new goal is I'm going to try to hit 10K subscribers this year. I know everyone's gonna be like, dude, that's nothing. 10K, that's like bum right there, man. But for me, that would be a win. So guys, just know this is the start of a new journey on the Chase Oliver channel. I got Adobe Premiere, so you're going to see a lot more edited content in the near future. Don't worry, the live streams are still going to be a thing. I feel like every week I'm going to try to at least stream twice a week, even if it's like for a short time, even if I barely have any time and I feel like, oh, I can only put like a 30-minute stream. I feel like I'm going to try to do that every week, but I'm going to try to do a lot of different stuff on the channel, and it's up to you guys to help me out, man. The loyal Chase Oliver subscribers, the one that's been there since day one-ish, the ones who come to the chat. It's up to you guys to help out, man. But yeah, so that's the new goal. We're going to try to hit 10K subscribers this year on the channel. I'm at 2,000 something. 10K would be pretty awesome. It would be a good benchmark. I look at all the other wrestling YouTube channels, and I feel like I can hit 10K, to be honest, man. Like, I see these guys, and I'm just like I feel like this is my Jorge Masvidal year. Like, I'm the Jorge Masvidal of fucking wrestling YouTube videos, man. Everyone else, man, they've been doing their thing. They've been kind of like this, and I've been doing my thing for quite some time, and I feel like I've been doing it better than most people. And now it's like now I'm just seeing the vision. Now I'm seeing the way the channel should be and what needs to happen for the new year. And so I'm going game bread on this stuff, man. I'm not even lying when I say this, man. Like, I'm more motivated than ever because, to me personally, being a younger person in this generation, man, being like around 27 years old, one of the things people look at nowadays for me is like social media. They always look when they try to hire, like, I can't tell you how many job interviews I've had. And people were like, oh yeah, dude, you how good are you with social media and stuff, man? And literally it's like, dude, just imagine if I could like show them like, yeah, I can build an audience, I can engage people. It just boosts my stock a little bit more when it comes down to it. Now, I ain't gonna get all PG and stuff. We're still gonna have some curses on the channel. Like this ain't suitable for children. All right. That I feel like those YouTube guidelines may hurt me a little bit. And also because I do talk about pro wrestling. I'm not talking about something like super popular and stuff, but this channel is mostly going to be pro wrestling and sports based. We can do the sports stuff, but I feel like my main focus, what the main people follow me for, is the wrestling, and we're just going to stick it at that. But just know it's still going to be the same old Chase, just maybe a little bit edited. Maybe we'll do some MMA countdowns, maybe do some other stuff. But I'm going to be testing with some stuff on the channel. I just got to find a good recording software. That's the main thing. For whatever reason, so Logitech has an app, and the app doesn't work with my Blue Yeti microphone. So yeah. Will I be doing the NFL playoff predictions video? I could possibly do one. They're happening tomorrow and also tonight. I'm planning on doing after my shift. I'm going to take a nap, and then I was planning on doing a live reaction of night one of Wrestle Kingdom with y'all. So stay tuned to that. Wrestle Kingdom live reactions will be happening on the channel. But yeah, I'm going to hook up with some of my friends, and they're going to probably help me out because I have a dated laptop. Like that's the problem. My laptop is so freaking limited with some of this stuff, man. So when you have a laptop that's just so limited and you can barely do stuff with it, it's kind of annoying. So I'm trying to save up money to get like a new desktop too, just because I need a desktop anyways, man. It's hard editing videos on this small little screen. and stuff, and then I'll be able to have like I'll keep the laptop for school, obviously, but I just need like a desktop for the future, man. So, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely be trying to do New Japan live stream tonight. I don't know how it's gonna work, to be honest. I may have to change some shit around because I was trying to go play it on my TV because I already know if I try to play New Japan World and the stream at the same time, it's not gonna work. It just ain't gonna work like that. So I'll try to do a live stream. If not, I'll do like a live review after the show or something, or maybe we will talk about it as a whole on Sunday. So yeah. But yeah, when it comes down to it, man, that's my goal. My goal is to try to get 10K this year. I'm not going to stop. Can't stop Chase. Just going to keep posting content and hopefully people watching. I feel like Mania season is definitely a big season. You're going to see a lot of the who should win the Royal Rumble videos coming up soon. That's my main goal. I already like kind of filmed 2 down the pipeline. Like it's like more like 2.5, like halfway done and stuff like that. So those won't be super edited, but they'll have some editing things to them. Like they're going to be a little bit different than what you normally see. Probably not too different, to be honest. You guys will just be like, Chase, you're just saying shit. But it ain't going to be that different. But yeah, stuff in wrestling. Honestly, I'm still a wrestling fan. I just like to poke fun of it on Twitter. Honestly, wrestling nowadays is just kind of hilarious to me. Wrestling fans are more hilarious, man. Like that's just the thing. Wrestling fans are just hilarious to me, man. Like they're arguing about ratings on the holidays, man. Like, oh my god, AEW and NXT, this playground battle needs to stop, man. Like Triple H just needs to take his L and put NXT back on the network, man. Because this whole ratings thing, man, it's so stupid. Like these AEW fans and NXT fans, like they just can't be like, oh wow, I can't believe like 1.5 million people watch wrestling. These companies are just hurting each other. They're not doing anything better for each other. This whole Wednesday night playground is nothing. It's not a war, dude. This is not some fucking war, dog. This is a playground battle between 2 fucking big shot playground school kids. Like this is between like Harold and Stinky from Hey Arnold. That's what this battle is, man. It's like some minor character shit. AEW has not done a good job at keeping its fan base interested. Like especially like I love how like there's some people that's like, oh, tell me I'm not their fan base. I'm a wrestling fan, so I am their fan base. So shut up about the whole I'm not their fan base shit. Because I am AEW's fan base, and AEW really needs to listen to outside sources like me. But when it comes down to it, AEW is just not doing it, man. They killed their hottest star and Kenny Omega in 2019. They didn't really do much with the Young Bucks in 2019. They took away Cody from any sort of title picture in 2019. They made Hangman Page into some depressed drunk in 2019. Like they're just doing nothing, man. They're really doing nothing in terms of saying, hey, this is why you should care. AEW should have just pushed the elite all the way to the moon in the beginning of the year. So that way there's at least some villains, antagonists, reasons for people to watch and care about AEW. People don't know all these guys. So now you're having all these losers come in, beat up the Young Bucks, and it's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's kind of dumb, to be honest, man. Like, in my personal opinion, they should literally have it where these guys are winning, being pushed to the moon. But AEW, they need that. NXT, I don't know what they need, man. They need all the help in the world, man. Like minus the women's division, the men's division in NXT, like this Undisputed Era thing where they're all the champs. Like I'm so tired of like hearing all the Undisputed Era so dominant. Yet whenever they get into a War Games or like an 8-man tag match or something, they always fucking lose. Like they always lose these big matches. And yet every week I'd hear Adam Cole cut the same promo, come out being all like, we're the Undisputed Era, baby. No one can beat us because that's undisputed. We run NXT. Like I thought the whole point of the War Games match was to get rid of the Undisputed Era. Yet they're still running around doing the same shit. Like that's the thing, man. It's like how much longer do we have to watch the same crap before it's like, okay, let's just turn off the TV. Like I'm tired of watching this Undisputed Era thing. And so it's not even like they're a good heel faction where it's like, oh shit, man, I just hate every time they win. No, it's just like whatever. They win and I have no feelings towards it. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, okay. Like if it wasn't for the women's division in NXT would be bum. And like it would be garbage. But the thing is, thankfully, they have a good women's division with good cast of characters that can challenge for the belt. That's it. That's all NXT has. All AEW has is probably a better tag team division. But then again, they just give up on tag teams after a week. Like the Blade and Butcher, they made these fools appear, right? Like they debuted, beat up Cody, and then they lose to Cody the next week, and I don't see no Blade and Butcher. Maybe they're on AEW Dark. And then we go ahead and what's it called? What's the name? Evil Uno and Spencer, whatever his name is, Dark Order. They have it where they beat up the Elite and they act like, oh, that's such a big deal. And then the next 2 weeks are coming out. B Elite, D Elite, shaking their asses like nothing happened. Like, oh my God, man. So when it comes down to it, man, both shows are just solid at best. I feel like AEW has been beating NXT though on a weekly basis. I feel like the only time NXT beat AEW was the debut show of NXT against AEW. I thought that was way better than NXT show. The third week of NXT, and then the Rhea Ripley one, where Ripley won the title. That's the only time I was like, yeah, NXT beat AEW. All the other times I feel like AEW is kind of edged out NXT a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, man, like Lucha Brothers are just like, oh yeah, they're supposed to be this big time tag team. And it pisses me off, man. Like Pentagon's losing to Trent Beretta on AEW Dark. Like, what the fuck? How is Pentagon Jr. losing to Trent Beretta? Like someone explain that shit to me. Like Trent Beretta, who the fuck is this guy? Who the fuck is this guy? Like for real. And then what's it called? And then freaking like LAX, Pride and Powerful, whatever. I don't even understand that name, but like, you know, LAX was like a hot team in Impact. So speaking of Impact, what are they doing, man? Like, no offense to Tessa Blanchard, but this Tessa Blanchard, Sami Zayn, I almost call him Sami Zayn. No, Sami Callihan feud, this needs to end. Like, I'm tired of it, dude. Like, it's just such garbage. Like, Sami Callihan as your world champ, man. Oh God. Like, click, don't care. That's like me if Jay Bum wins the titles tonight. Or not tonight, tomorrow night. But if Jay Bum wins all the titles tomorrow night, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be like, nope, New Japan, thank you. You can have my $9.95 for this month, but I'm done. I can't watch Jay Bum be the undisputed king of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Yeah, I know, dude. Seriously, Pentagon Jr. is being treated like a jobber. Like, I don't know if this is Pentagon Jr. just being like, hey, Holmes, I'm just looking to go to WWE. Oh, wait. So I don't know what they're doing with Pentagon Jr., man. It's kind of pissing me off, to be honest, too. Yeah, Impact Wrestling is still around, man. Like Sami Callihan is the world champion. He beat Brian Cage, and now he's feuding with Tessa Blanchard. So, no, I did not watch the top 10 matches of 2019. Akira Touchdown. Do you mind posting them so that way I could react? Because I don't know if the videos. I can't play the video. I'll get like automatically like shut down for playing the video. But if you want to post the matches, I'll definitely react to them for sure. Yeah, no, I don't understand it. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Tessa Blanchard. I think she's one of the most talented. She was my like third place for Wrestler of the Year in 2019. By the way, my Wrestler of the Year in 2019 was Will Ospreay. For anyone who gives a shit, he was the most consistent in 2019 for me. So I had to give it to Will Ospreay. And you guys know I don't like him, but he fit the criteria, so I have to give it to him. He had his ending portion of 2019 wasn't as strong. But when you look at my other candidates, like Seth Rollins, he kind of fell off the wayside in 2019. Same with Kofi. Once Kofi lost to Lesnar, it was like he got retconned to another universe. Like he got sent to Universe 86 or something like that, like a different Marvel universe, because he forgot he was world champion or something. So he went down my list. AEW had Jericho, but Jericho was kind of always like number 4 on my list for Wrestlers of the Year. Number 2, I forgot who did I have at number 2. I remember I kept track of this shit, man, but I forgot. Was Seth Rollins my number 2? No, Seth Rollins was my number 2. He dropped because Blanchard was my number 3 for sure. Ospreay was my number 1 pick. I didn't choose Okada. Okada just kind of having a quiet 2019 and stuff. Who did I put as my number 2? I think I put Adam Cole just based off of accomplishments. Yeah. Adam Cole for sure. Yeah, it was Adam Cole. I'm looking at my shit now. So yeah. Check my Twitter. Okay, cool. Kira Touchdown. I'll do that right now. Let's see. Let me read some other comments real quick. How do you feel about the 2010s decade and this decade? Well, this decade just started. Already this decade has a threat of World War III, so I don't know about this decade. It's going to be an interesting one, man. So yeah, man. So yeah, I'm trying to get a job at Walmart. Hey, good job, no Laura. Just when you go into the interview, just be confident. Just stay all your positives and just do you, man. Just be yourself, and you should do well, man. Chase, I'm going to WrestleMania this year to help your channel towards 10K goals. I'll bring a sign promoting your channel. Oh, Katana Pones on. That would be amazing. Help chase the 10K. That'd be great. Have fun at WrestleMania. I was planning on going this year, but then all of a sudden WrestleMania was like Los Angeles. And I'm sorry. If I can save myself a lot of money because WrestleMania is going to be in LA instead of going to Tampa, yeah, I'm going to do that, man. I'm definitely going to go to LA for WrestleMania instead of going to Tampa because that's my goal. That's my dream and everything is to go to WrestleMania in LA and especially in that new stadium. Oh, that's going to be sick. All right, I'm going to check Akira Touchdown's Twitter mention. So just know if I don't respond to y'all, it's nothing personal. It's because I'm doing some looking real quick. Why is this MJF stream still around? Like it's like YouTube needs to fix their shit when it comes to streaming, man. Like that's the one thing YouTube has hurt like streamers like me, like people who like me who like love streaming and doing this type of content. They've hurt people like me because they like to do this stupid stuff, man. All right, so notifications from Akira Touchdown. So let me see. I don't see any. Is it mentions? Yeah, it's under. I forgot. I hate this community sometimes. Akira Touchdown. I don't see your. Did you message me on Twitter or did you notify me? Because I don't see it in the thing. I don't see them on my notifications. I'm doing good, Nero. Just chilling, man. And I'm doing a good time. I have work at 1 p.m. my time, so this stream will probably end around like 11:46 and stuff like that. I'm still surprised that people didn't know Seth Rollins was a company man. I knew since day one. He's a John Cena boy. Oh, you notified me? Okay, I didn't see it. Chase, what do you think of the Chargers will do as getting a new QB once they get rid of Rivers? This is a hard subject, man. Rivers has been my boy. I feel like the Chargers have done a bad job at getting the talent around Mr. Phillip Rivers. For me personally, man, it's a bummer. I just wish that he had the talent that he needed and that we got him an offensive line, dude. Like we never had a great offensive line around Rivers, and it just sucks seeing him play this year at the level that he was playing at last year compared. And honestly, man, I just don't know. Like real talk here. If Trevor Lawrence was coming out this year in the draft, I would be okay with Rivers going. I would be like, Chargers, you got to pull an LA move, trade up to the Cincinnati Bengals #1 pick. I don't care what you give up. You got to get Trevor Lawrence. That would be me because I feel like Trevor Lawrence is going to be a stud at the next level no matter what. But with this upcoming draft, I don't know what we're going to do because there's a lot of weird factors at this draft. I mean, everyone knows the top three: Burrow, Tua. If Tua decides to go, Tua is going to make his decision January 6th, but I just don't see why he would go back to Alabama. It just would make no damn sense. And what's his name? Herbert. And then afterwards, you have those three. Then you have like the outside quarterbacks that could definitely sneak in because they have athletic ability and skills, like Jordan Love from Utah State and Khalil Tate from Arizona State. So it's like you kind of look at those two quarterbacks and you say, yeah, they're kind of low right now, but all it takes is one good combine. And who knows if Joe Burrow is actually the #1 overall pick? What if he stinks it up against Clemson, which wouldn't surprise me? Everyone's been sleeping on Clemson this whole year. Everyone. So for me personally, man, so yeah, it's hard. Like, I just don't know what the Chargers would do at quarterback. I don't think we should pay for like Mariota or Winston or any of those free agent quarterbacks or even Teddy B. I like Bridgewater. I like Mariota. But if we're getting a quarterback, I want a quarterback that's new and fresh. I don't want no quarterback. But I just don't know. Like, Herbert showed some guts at the Rose Bowl. Tua, to me, has the best arm strength in this draft and the best deep accuracy, but his reads are just terrible. Like, he can't make any fucking reads down the field. Like, he literally, like, just looks at his first option, just throws it. But his arm strength is great. So, but yeah, when it comes down to it, man, yeah, so let me see this no Lara one. But yeah, I would prefer a new quarterback. I don't know who I would, but I would be good with any one of them, to be honest. Nah, not really Burrow, but I'd be down for anyone. All right, so Akira sent me that link. The top 10 matches of 2019. I'm gonna fucking mute this so I don't get flagged for copyright. Nope. All right, so what is this? They're showing like, what the hell is this? Oh my god, this is a 3-hour video. I'm not watching all this. Are you kidding me? Just tell me what are the 10 matches. I ain't watching no 3-hour video. I don't got time for that. Not watching 3 hours of like who of the best matches. I thought this was like a quick little 10-minute WWE video. Ain't watching no damn 3 hours, man. I gotta leave for work in like 2. Oh, time for that shit, man. I'm not gonna scroll through everything either. On the way. Oh, Thiago Silva really has to learn how to walk again? Damn, dude. Imagine if he beat Jones too. That'd be such a story, dude. Yeah, this guy beat John Jones and he can't walk. What do I think about? Okay, you know how I talked about I didn't want older guys to come to the Chargers? I'm okay with Tom Brady coming to the Chargers. Here's the thing. I don't care. Everyone's like, do you see who Brady's throwing to this year? Imagine Brady throwing to Keenan Allen, Mike Williams. And if we keep Austin Eckler. Oh, my God. And then let's just say, for example, we let Melvin Gordon go. We have some cap space. James White, I believe, is a free agent. We bring his good buddy James White over. Oh, like to me personally, or find a white slot receiver so Brady's kind of familiar with it. You can't tell me that's not a Super Bowl. So, yeah. All right. What do I think about Excalibur on AEW commentary? I am he's kind of there. Like, honestly, he doesn't bring anything to the table for me, man. Like, he literally doesn't bring anything to the table. All Excalibur does is kind of yell. Like the thing is, he's supposed to be like educating Schiavone and JR on everything, but I don't feel like he's doing his job, to be honest, because I feel like JR is even more confused than usual. Like, JR normally is not this confused, right? I have never seen JR this confused in my life, man. But it's so sad seeing Jim Ross like this, man. Like, it really is, man. Like, good old JR, dude. He's struggling, man. Like, I get it. Cody said he's Jim fucking Ross. Well, you should probably put Jim fucking Ross in the retirement home, man, because he ain't doing shit right now. He really ain't doing shit. Because what's it called? Like when the Blade and the Butcher came out, do you know what the old like JR like literally was like, the Blade, the Butcher, who that? The old JR would have been like, who are these 6 sons of bitches? Who are they beating down Cody Rhodes? This man just got beat down by his former best friend. Who are they? Who are they? And then Excalibur like, JR, that's the Blade and the Butcher. The Blade and the Butcher, more like the Bum and the Disgusting. This is a sick act in pro wrestling today. By God. Like, the old JR would have sold that shit. This new JR was like, the Blade, the Butcher. Like he had like an old person moment there. He was like, wait, like, where the fuck am I moment? Like, he just like all of a sudden was like, oh wait, why am I sitting here type of moment? That's what JR had. And now all of a sudden, man, like, he can't even he can't even announce anymore, man. Yeah, I feel like Brady's going to beat the Titans. Like, I don't know, man. Like, Ryan Tannehill, though, has that winning record against the Pats. Whose receiver core is worse, the Pats or the Eagles? Oh, dude, the Eagles are way worse than the Pats. The Pats at least have some second-round players in there. You know, they still have Edelman. They have Mohamed Sanu. I can't even name you the Eagles wide receivers. They have a quarterback that they turn into a wide receiver. Their running back's name is Boston Scott. The fact that Carson Wentz threw for 4,000 yards and not counting his tight ends, because his tight ends got most of those yards, and Goddard and Ertz. But the fact Carson, that's amazing to me, man, because these receivers are bums. I think the Ravens would lose to the Chiefs. I have Chiefs and 49ers right now. That'd be a good way to end the NFL 100 season. Joe Montana there, watching his two former teams play each other. So, Titans have been a great team this year. They definitely got more momentum than the Patriots. They do. I would like the Titans to win, but I just feel like they're not. I feel like the Patriots are just gonna, what's it called? I feel like the Patriots are just gonna just run through them, and it's gonna be the usual game. Like, somehow, for some reason, this is gonna be the game Derrick Henry doesn't do shit. Like, they're gonna just forget that Derrick Henry's a thing. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, Remember this Derrick Henry? He led the NFL in rushing. Yeah, fuck him. We're just gonna do dump down screens to Dion Lewis. I haven't kept up with the NWA Power. I'm like way behind. Way too much wrestling, man. Way too much wrestling. I already said my Super Bowl is Chiefs and 49ers. I just feel like the Chiefs getting that home field advantage was pretty big. And also because they do have that win against the Ravens. And I feel like their defense is very suited to stop Lamar Jackson. Because keep in mind, people forget how good Andy Reid is as a play caller and stuff, not only on offense, but as well as defense. He shut down Vic when Vic was at his powers and everything like that. And again, Lamar Jackson's a little bit more redefined than Michael Vick, and he's a little bit more scarier. But I feel like Andy Reid has a game plan, has the talent to be able to slow down and stop Lamar Jackson. Because whoever they face in the next round, because let's see, who's the 3 seed in the AFC? Is it the Patriots? Yeah, I think they could beat the Patriots at home if the Patriots somehow get past the Titans. And then they would have to face the Titans. They wouldn't face the 6th seed. No, the Titans are the 6th seed. So, yeah, the Titans are the 6th seed. So, 6th seed, they would go on and face the Ravens no matter what. I think they would beat the Bills, and I think they would beat the Texans for sure. So, yeah, I feel like they're making the AFC title. The Niners, I'm just on a Niners high. I think that team, even though they've lost some cornerbacks and some cornerbacks have been getting benched, I still think they're a really damn good football team. That defensive line is just insane and stuff like that. Jimmy G is weird. He sucks. Like Jimmy G is such a weird quarterback to watch. Like in non major games and games that don't even matter. Jimmy G just looks like a game manager. But then he faces like the Saints and all these other good teams, and he looks like a legit like top 5 quarterback. Like Jimmy G is like the bipolar quarterback of the century, man. Like I just don't understand it, man. Like I'm sitting here and I'm like, dude, what's wrong with Jimmy G, man? Like against top 5 teams, like he's amazing, and against like the bottom 5, like he acts like he just doesn't know how to play. So yeah, I got the 49ers and Chiefs. Saints are probably my runner-up in the NFC. But for all I know, maybe the Packers. Oh, this would be the perfect NFL 100 season if it's Chiefs and Packers. Ugh. Good luck with me watching that Super Bowl. I'll have to be freaking white girl wasted to watch that shit, man. How epic would it be to see the Saints 49ers rematch in the final round of the playoffs in the NFC title? It'd be good. I don't know if epic, but it'd be good. I think Power is great. Thoughts on Beast Mode return? He's just here to get money, man. That's all that matters. So good for him. Do you feel the Cleveland Browns made the right decision by getting rid of John Dorsey and Freddie Kitchens? I was someone that I was impressed with John Dorsey's moves last year, so that one kind of took me aback. Like in my personal opinion, I just couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, I know John Dorsey promoted Freddie Kitchens, and he's done some questionable stuff as well. But like for me, I was just like, what the fuck? You're getting rid of the GM that kind of built this team and stuff? Like that made no sense to me. Freddie Kitchens just sucked, dude. He is going down as one of the worst coaches in quite some time, man. Like Freddie Kitchens next to who was the Giants coach, Ben Shapiro or whatever. What's his name? He looked like a weirdo, dude. I can't remember his name. Ben McAdoo. He going down with Ben McAdoo as one of those worst coaches ever, man. Like it was like 4th and 3, and he would run a halfback draw, like 4th and 8 halfback draw, and then also too he would run these stupid 2 running back sets, man. The only good thing is the Browns could possibly keep Kareem Hunt because Kareem Hunt had like a terrible year, man. Like whoever gets Kareem Hunt in the offseason, that would be such an underrated pickup, man. Like I'm telling you all now, next year in fantasy, if you guys get Kareem Hunt in like the 6th round, you take it. You just take it, dude. Because Kareem Hunt, that guy's still a baller, man. And Freddie Kitchens found a way not to use him correctly, dude. So yeah. Yeah, I know. Finally, Jason Garrett's gone. Don't have to watch that idiot anymore. If Colin takes the L versus Cowboy, will pull the Ron and retire? What the fuck is this guy? Fucking CPZ over here saying I'm going to take an L to fucking Donald Cowboy Cerrone. Let me ask you, CPZ, does Cowboy drink Papa 12? Does he even know what it's like? He's on his P3 protein energy drinks. I'm over here fucking drinking Papa 12. I'm bulking up. Have you not seen the Instagram post? You're a fucking bum. Who the fuck is this CPZ? Get him the fuck on out of here. Ronda Rousey go 2020 Royal Rumble winner. I say yes. I got Shayna Baszler for mine. I guess that spoils the women's video, so whatever. Do you think El Kukui is going to be the one to defeat Habib? Honestly, man, no. I think Habib is going to beat Kukui. Because the thing about Tony, the one thing is this. he gets hit in the chin and he just goes backwards, dude. Like his chin's just not there. And with other guys, man, they try to rush to like beat Tony down. Khabib's gonna take him down and then just gonna maul him. So it's gonna be hard, man. It's gonna be a fun fight though. Who else got fired as a coach? Pat Shermer from the Giants got fired. Jason Garrett, Freddie Stoops, Freddie Kitchens, Riverboat Ron got fired earlier. Same with Jay Gruden. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Who do I see winning the 2020 Royal Rumble? That's spoiling it, my videos. But if I had a power rankings, number 1 would be McIntyre. Number 2 would be Reigns. Number 3 would be Cena. Number 4 would be Garbage Man. And number 5 would be Ali. That's my power rankings, and I'm not changing it. Jones or Reyes? Dude, I'm sorry, man. John Jones. I'm not picking against John Jones until he loses. Like, yes, he didn't look so good against Thiago Santos and stuff like that. But I feel like Jones, man, he's just on another level, dude. Like Dominic Reyes, like he has knockout power. I'll give Reyes this, man. He has knockout power, man. Like that's scary knockout ability that dude has. But I think Jones washes him. Like, I think Jones just says, you know what, I'll wrestle you this time and then beat him up. I heard a former Indianapolis coach would coach the Cowboys. I forgot his name. I don't know who it is. Thoughts on John Morrison back in WWE? Good for him, man. I'm not the biggest Jomo fan. Like, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't care about him in Impact. I don't care about him in Lucha Underground. I just don't care about Jomo. But good for him, man. He finding ways to get money. Can't hate. Do you see the Eagles having more championship success or just a one-hit wonder like the Jets? They could have more championship success for sure. They have a team that's good for the next 2 to 3 years based off their salary cap and contracts. They just need to get reliable weapons around Carson Wentz. Like, they have an offensive line that will protect them. That's not an issue. Their defense is minus cornerback is one of the most good defense, one of the more stable defenses in the NFL. Like, all they need is just some good cornerback help. And thankfully, they may be able to get some cornerbacks for cheap this offseason or draft a couple good ones. Cornerback is not really strong in this year's draft, in my personal opinion. Like, once you get past the second round, it's kind of like good luck. Hopefully, they'll be good. But yeah, when it comes down to it, man, the Eagles, I feel like they have more opportunity, especially in the NFC East. Like, come on, man, that division sucks. Like, they have chances, man. Like they're not going to be a one-hit wonder. Like, I see them maybe making. I don't know if they'll win another championship, but I think they're a championship contender for the next few years for sure. 10 Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam 2019. That was a surprisingly good match last year. Charlotte versus Becky versus Ronda Rousey. That match doesn't really hold up, to be honest. Elimination Chamber match for Daniel Bryan's Equal Press Championship. Honestly, no, that match is not top 10 worthy. Then come to Los Angeles, baby. Bushi. You know me. I'm the Rainmaker all day. I'm Team Okada. No, I don't cheer for any of these other bums. It's Okada all day, man. The Rainmaker. Nah, this should be a good match, but I got Okada. Smoking Joe, the kangaroo of Matt Hardy, looks like he passed away. Hardy uploaded a video remembering Smoking Joe. No. Oh, that's sad. Pete Dunne versus Walter. No, that's not a top 10 match last year. Men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Yeah, that was pretty good. Lesnar coming out at the end was pretty funny. So, yeah, I'll give it that. Rousey versus Banks. Yeah, that was a great match. Rollins versus AJ. Oh, no, dude. That was just too basic. Like, I don't even remember that match until you said it. I thought the Lions played good offensively this year, even though they didn't make it this year. Yeah, I think the Lions, like, the crazy thing is, like, the Lions have been bluffing up their defense. Like, oh, yeah, we get all these good defensive players. We should be good. And then it's like the defense just sucks. Like, Trey Flowers, he was like one of my favorite players last year in the NFL. I was like, dude, Trey Flowers for the Lions, that's a win. They got Mike Daniels too. And then all of a sudden, it was like, nope. Like we're just here to get paid. Like, oh, it was pretty bad, man, for the Detroit Lions defensively. But offensively, like, Galladay's a stud. The running backs, Kerryon Johnson's a stud. Derrick Henry, Bo Scarborough is a stud. So, yeah. Justin Thunderliger, like, I honestly, man, like, it's kind of a bummer that this guy is finally leaving wrestling. Like, because I always thought he was going to be around forever, man. He was just one of those talents, like, never got old, never was boring, always was exciting. It's like bumming. It's kind of sad. Like, that he's deciding to hang it up, man. When you know for a fact that this guy can hold the thing for like multiple years. Get the hell out of my room, dude. Stop. Yeah. No, go away. My dog loves doing that shit, man. It's annoying. But anyways, as I was saying, man, because like he could easily stay for like at least 3 or 4 more years in wrestling, just stealing money. Like honestly, he could. But it's kind of cool seeing him that he understands that this is it. It's kind of a bummer too, because he's like one of the more colorful wrestlers. Like I could show my friends Jushin Thunder Liger, and they know who the hell he is. Like they go like, oh yeah, that guy's cool and stuff, man. Like I just hope there's no fake Ligers. Like no fake Ligers. New Japan, no fake Ligers. If I see any wrestling promotion try to do a fake Liger, like I'm gonna freaking like find you and give you 3-piece and soda. But yeah, it's a bummer, man. Seeing that this is it for him, man. So I'm excited to see what he does tonight or this morning. How do you feel about the NBA, this NBA season? Probably for me as a Timberwolves fan, one of my least favorite seasons. I was promised all this shit with this Gerson Rosas character, and nothing's happening. And then all these rumors, Karl Anthony Towns is upset, he wants to be traded. Fine, just trade everyone, dog. Like, who fucking cares, dude? Not like the Wolves are going to do anything anyways, man. Like, this is bad, dog. Like, season as a whole, it's kind of whatever, man. Like, I'm just waiting for the playoffs. Like, I'll watch the big games. Like, I'll watch Giannis if he plays. I'll watch the Lakers if they're on. Like, I'm not going out of my way. It's just more of like I'm doing homework and I'm bored and I need some background noise. And it's like, oh, the Lakers are on. So let me just do that, you know? Like that's more what I would do. Like I'm not gonna go out of my way to watch NBA games, man. Like it's just unless it's the playoffs, man. This season's boring, to be honest. Like, let's just get to the playoffs because who cares? We know the teams that are gonna make it. We know teams are in the final contention. Let's just see them play. The other teams, they don't matter, dude. Like they're all bums. 3 Dragano. No, that 2 out of 3 falls match was trash. Becky versus Sasha. Hell in a Cell. Oh my, no. Daniel Bryan versus Kofi Kingston. Okay, that was my number 1 WWE match. No Bate versus Walter, which was kind of surprising. That match was insane. So yeah. Naito. We can't have J Bum winning anything. J Bum wins anything. I hate it, dude. I just hate this guy. He's Kenny Omega. Not even a diet version, dog. He's just a lame version, dude. Like, fuck him. Seriously, man. Yeah, because he's wrestling's one royal family. Have you watched a YouTuber of the YWC named the Darko Spec? No, I haven't. Is he good? How do you feel proposed 78 or 79 NBA season in a season tournament in the middle of it? That makes no sense. Yeah, Bill Simmons did a podcast about it, and he thought it was a great idea. It sounds so fucking stupid. Like honestly, like and then he's like, yeah, let's call it the Russell Cup. Oh yeah, because Russell doesn't already have the fucking NBA title named after him. Yeah, but let's just call it the Russell Cup, dude. You Celtics cuck. No, like for real, like that was the dumbest. Like I literally listened to that podcast and it made no sense. Like I was like, why would I care about a middle tournament? Like college basketball has these middle tournaments. Like they'll be like, oh, welcome to the Hawaii Classic, and I don't care. Like I'm not like sitting there like, oh yeah, just get to March Madness. The problem with the NBA is that the regular season is trash. It's 82 games, but a lot of these games, like the players are taking off nowadays. Nowadays, players are all about load management. Oh, I didn't get enough sleep. And, yeah, say what you want about the 90s. Maybe the 90s didn't have the best competition, but at least these players came out and played. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I don't get, man. Like these NBA season, like literally all the teams play the same. Like they all try to copy the Warriors and like shooting threes. Newsflash, not all you guys have Steph Curry and Klay Thompson and all these guys that are actually good at shooting threes. You guys just have all these players and you try to force them to be these type of players. A lot of players just stand in isolation. Like I can't tell you how many times I watch an NBA game and there's one player dribbling the ball and his teammates are all just standing there. Like, can y'all move? Can y'all set picks? Can y'all run plays? Can y'all do some fun stuff? Nowadays, they don't even do that. They just kind of stand there and they don't do anything. Like they're just like, oh yeah. Let me have the ball. Let me dribble. So many foul shooters nowadays, man. Superstars just teaming with each other. Like before back in the day, Yeah, like every team had like a superstar, so it was like kind of fun to watch. And every team had their own big three. Like, yeah, it wasn't a big three, but you believed it was. Nowadays, it's just like, okay, you don't have anyone that's in the top 15 in the NBA. Like, good luck. Like for real. Yeah, it was cool to see like the Raptors. At least they had Kawhi Leonard. He was a top 15 player. But what was I trying to say? But it's like, who cares now about them, man? They have Pascal Siakam. Siakam's not even top 15, dog. Don't even at me at that. Don't be like, look at his stats. Like, no, he's top 25 at best, but not top 15 right now. Like, let's not fucking kill ourselves here. But it's just boring. Like, it's just honestly, the game is so boring to watch. Like, it's just not fun to watch unless it's two high-level teams playing. Like, I remember back in the day, I would go watch like bad teams play because they had players that I want to watch. Nowadays, I don't even care. Like, I don't keep tabs. Like, you're out of the playoffs. I'm not even watching y'all. Like, there's no point. Like, I'm tired of all these people be like, oh, Devin Booker. Like, shut up about Devin Booker. Motherfucker can't even get in the playoffs, dude. Like, who cares about Devin Booker, dude? He's not in the playoffs. Who doesn't matter? He's putting up all these stats. Yeah, so what? So yeah, man. When it comes to the NBA, the playoffs are the only thing that matters. The regular season's trash. It doesn't matter. The regular season is just a waste of time. Who cares? So yeah. Sorry about my. It's because I love the NBA, man. Like, I'm a huge NBA guy. Like, I know this shocks many people, but I was an NBA guy before I was an NFL guy, before I was a college football guy. And so it hurts me seeing a league that I love so much just be so terrible. And then just seeing NBA media and everyone trying to put a spin on it, saying, oh, this is the reason why. And like, no, shut up. The league just sucks. Just admit it. You have an 82-game season where none of the games feel that important. I feel like my 2K league is more important than freaking the actual league itself. I feel watching the CPU play basketball is way more entertaining. So yeah. Yeah, Spoelstra is going to be one of the top coaches ever, man. Like, this guy, the things that he does, like how he just gets the things out of most players, it's just phenomenal, man. Yeah, Riddle, yeah, he used to fight in the UFC. He was pretty solid. Nothing special, but he was solid. I don't know, dude. It's going to be under Dana White's boxing. I don't know who he signed, so yeah. Thoughts on Enzo Moore and Tama Tonga beat? If they don't make money off of it, who cares? It's just two guys flexing themselves on Twitter. Like, good for you, Enzo. You can flex on Twitter. Same with you, Tama Tonga. But do a match. Do something that us wrestling fans would actually care about. I'm tired of all these guys doing Twitter tough guy shit. Go do an MMA fight and stuff like that. So, yeah. No, I'll check out his videos then. If I was a wrestler and could face anyone in any stipulation, who would you choose to face and what type of match would you choose? I would face Care Bear, and he has no abilities of his hands match, and I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I'll just wail on him with a kendo stick, and that's it. And somehow I'd still lose. I remember when players back then, like Gary Payton locking MJ, hell, even Robert Smith was once looked as a name when he scored 30+ points on MJ. NBA now is a weak little. Yeah, man, it's all the superstars teaming with each other. Yeah, the NBA 2K20. Oh, yes, WWE 2K20. Wow, that's sad, man. Like, you can't even play the game anymore. like how are you as a 2K fan, like, supporting this trash, man? Why doesn't Dana White want to see Nick Diaz back in the UFC? No, he's open to Nick. He wants Nick back in the UFC. He just says he doesn't know if Nick is 100% committed. Because if you watch the recent Brian Komodo one, he was like this. Yeah, I want Nick back. Well, yeah, I mean, is he committed? I don't know. It's up to him. But yeah. We wouldn't mind. Like, so. If Logan Paul and KSI could set up a boxing match, Enzo and Tonga could. Yeah. I mean, even Logan Paul's clout chasing brother Jake Paul, he has a boxing match coming up on DAZN. Oh, God. Oh, I gotta update my DAZN payment. No, I'm just gonna pause. I'm just gonna cancel it. Do you think Drew McIntyre will be a world champion in 2020? Yeah, he possibly could. I feel like he should, to be honest, Levi. Like all jokes aside, he should be a world champion in 2020. Like, enough is enough. It's time for a change. Like, just make Drew McIntyre a world champion. Like, stop dicking around with him. Just try it. You don't know until you try, You need to do anything at this point, Vince. Like, you need to do something to spark something. So, yeah. He's on Daily Motion. Oh my God. I'm not watching other people's videos on my stream. Akira, I love you, dog, but I'm not watching anyone's other contents on my streams. These are my streams. Like, I'm not sitting here going to watch other people's content promoting them. Like, for real. Like, but by the way, go watch Trash Maniac 99 because the Levi, my boy, is posting up all these music reviews, all these other content on his channel. He's on his weight loss grind and he's killing it, man. He's killing it. So good for Levi, man. Shout out to my boy Thrash Maniac 99. Check him out. But I won't watch any of his videos live. That's just me. I just don't do that. I'm not a reaction channel. I know that's probably multiple times, but how does UFC make epic promos for Conor and everybody else gets doo-doo? Yeah, dude. Oh my God. That Conor promo, I got goosebumps, man. Where it was all like, will Conor McGregor ever come back? And then they'd always like, surprise, the king is back. And it was like all this epic stuff, man. And I was just like getting goosebumps. And then like, Cerrone, like they made Cerrone like, oh my God, like that was better than most WWE promos I saw. But to me, to this day, I still think the number one promo they did was the Kingdom promo for Ronda Rousey. This is my kingdom. Like, oh my dude, when I first saw that commercial, I never got sick of that commercial. I got goosebumps when it was like Ronda Rousey has to live with the fact that she's been hiding for years and stuff like that. And then later on for a year and then stuff like that. And then they played her highlights like, oh, oh, goosebumps, man. Just talking about that shit, man. Like, oh. But yeah, no, Ronda Rousey and Conor, they'll get the treatment, dude. Like for real, man. Like no one else gets these epic promos. Could you imagine if Marty Fake Newsman and Colby Covington had those promos? Like if we got like a legit promo, like their commercial did nothing for me. Where it's like, I'm gonna go, yeah, I'm on the floor, yeah. I was like, what kind of music is this, man? We should get some epic like slow music. We should get some like stuff where Kamaru Usman's like, he's been talking all this shit and it's time for me to shut him up. And then Colby's like, Marty Fake Newsman, all he is a fake champion. I'm gonna take that Power Ranger belt and beat you, woo, and stuff like that. Like they like, oh, it would be so epic, but no, they just gave us like a basic promo and stuff like that, and nothing like that got me hyped up. Like I was already hyped up for the fight, dude. Even for Masvidal and Diaz, they just gave us some Grand Theft Auto shit, being like East versus West. Like, stop. Like, you tried too hard there, Reebok. By the way, Conor McGregor, they have like a T-shirt for like $15.99 on the Reebok store. I might cop, dog. I might cop. I already said my number one was McIntyre for the Rumble, Philip M6. He's my number one pick for sure. That's good, man. I'm glad they fixed the glitch for you so I can still watch me beat the bunny every fucking week. I don't mind the Rusev Lashley love triangle, man. Like, everyone else hates it. You guys know me. Like, you guys know if I was doing weekly reviews, what would I say? I would say I like it. So, yeah. Is Edge coming back from retirement? He shouldn't, but it seems like all indicators are pointing to yes. He's doing a good job shutting it down on Twitter, but I just don't think he should risk his health just to wrestle again. Like, I get it, he maybe misses it. And granted, yes, like if you're Edge and you see the Saudi checks and you see some, like, here's the thing. Edge has made a lot of money in pro wrestling. A lot more than he thought he would ever make. He kind of lives in a secluded area with his wife, Beth Phoenix, and stuff. He's done some TV shows. Like, he has enough income where he can live comfortably. But I could understand, man, the temptation. You hear, like, how much people are making on the Saudi Arabia checks, and you're just seeing how much these wrestlers are getting paid now, and it's probably way more than he ever got paid, and he could probably get paid this X amount of dollars for a limited schedule, and he's able to perform, and that money could help him out in the future. That money could literally be one of those things where it's like they could set up both his daughters for college and type of money. Like I said, like Edge has money. Like Edge is not an idiot. Like, guys know me. I'm not the biggest Edge fan ever. I'm not an Edge fan. You all know this. But like, to me, he's not an idiot. He's had money, but I could see it, man, where it's like, it's tempting. I don't think he should, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, I can't believe Edge. No, if Edge wants to come back and wrestle, let him come back and wrestle. I'm not going to sit here and be his bucket. First of all, he's older than me. I'm not going to sit here and shame him if he wants to make money. I just believe, for me, I just don't think it's worth his health. But hell, if he can only wrestle like, let's say, 4 matches and get paid more than he did like in a year with WWE when he was like wrestling like a bunch of matches a year, good on him, man. I'm all for it, man. Get that payout. Get that money. Steal Vince's cash. Yeah. That's why when people get mad, like all these people, like, oh, why are these wrestlers signing with WWE? Why don't they go to AEW? Look, man, if AEW ain't offering that check, who cares? Like seriously, man. The fact that you're going to make that money is going to be way more important than you just like going out there killing your body. To me personally, man, make that money when you can. Like, here's a tip for y'all. I've learned this, and I love both my jobs. Both my jobs fit with my schedule. I get paid really good from both jobs. Not a lot. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh yeah, I make a lot of money. I don't make a lot of money. I make decent money. I do some side gigs on the side, like I resell sneakers. I do a bunch of other shit. But when it comes down to it, man, do stuff that makes you happy when it comes to making money, man. And if Edge feels like this is gonna make him happy, good for him. And if it feels like this money is game changing for him and could help his family, I'm fine with it. But like me personally, I just feel like he shouldn't do it. Like, there's no point. Am I the only one who thinks the backlash against Liv Morgan not being Sister Abigail is hilarious? Like, why do people want Liv Morgan to do some stupid? Like, wrestling fans are such weirdos, dog. I swear, I can't even explain, man. Oh yeah, I've seen Bray Wyatt's like overpriced world title. Like, that's just stupid, man. It's just dumb. Like $6,500 for that ugly, like, man, dude, I could ask like Boston fan 79V1. He could probably make me a custom belt. He could probably make that. Like, I don't know if he still makes belts, but he used to make belts and stuff, and they were pretty good. But he could probably make that shit for even cheaper, dog. Like, probably the most like $130 that Chris would have to do to pay for that belt. But yeah, man, like, no way would I pay like freaking $6,500 belts for $6,500 for a belt. I'm excited for the XFL. I'm a proud Los Angeles Wildcats season ticket holder. No. But I will be going to some Wildcat games, for sure. I'm excited. I like football. Why not? I have a couple friends that are playing in the league, and I wish them nothing but the best too. Oh wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good trade-off right there, Kara. Touchdown, good job. In your opinion, which wrestler has outside WWE shows that you enjoy, from Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Edge, etc.? I like listening to the Austin podcast, Talk is Jericho. Those are, I guess those kind of shows, right? I mean, they're podcasts. I don't know, like TV show wise, I don't really watch. Like, I like the Steve Austin show for a little bit on the USA Network. But other than that, man, nothing really too much. In your opinion, which wrestler will be the end of my Patriots dynasty this season? Sorry, JC, it is. Like, I just don't see you guys being the Ravens or even Chiefs, man. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if you guys somehow stumble against Kansas City, like, Belichick must have sacrificed something, dude. Belichick must have been like, well, it's time to sacrifice you, Steve. I don't want to do this, but I need to win the Super Bowl. Like, he would have to do something crazy, man. Is Dave Meltzer ruining wrestling? If you think about it, all he does is talk out of his ass and spoil storylines. Yeah, dude, like I love how people like there was this like report that came out, reasons why Randy Orton didn't sign to AEW. So I was like, oh, okay, this could be interesting. Why didn't he sign to AEW? Because I thought maybe he could be AEW bound. And then it was like Meltzer reported that Tony Khan Meltzer said that Khan probably didn't offer him more money. Like it just sucks because like anything Meltzer said, like, and that's the problem. Like, I feel bad for these wrestling journalists because anything they say, people think it's a report, and it sucks. But hey, man, you guys gotta watch what you say on Twitter. Like, that's the problem, man. You guys can't be going out saying whatever you want on Twitter because people are going to be sitting here and taking it as like a real report. So yeah, I feel bad for these wrestling reporters, man. I've said my men's pick like 8 times already, but I got Drew McIntyre, and my women's pick is Shayna Baszler. Yeah, those are my picks. Like, it's not going to change anytime soon. I at least in my personal opinion, I don't think I'm going to change it anytime soon. Yeah, nothing's really pointing me to change. Even if Ronda's in the women's match, she doesn't need to win. Like, for me, how I choose my Rumble winners is like, who needs it? Like, who needs that win more? Who needs it to, like, for me to be legitimized and say, like, oh yeah, they need to face this person? Can you shoot on AEW as Conor McGregor? I don't even know who the fuck these guys are. They're talking about being all elite wrestling, about being the elite. What kind of elite shit do they have?
There's nothing elite about them. All they do is fucking talk and talk and talk. They can't even handle people on Twitter. You gotta handle people on Twitter. Who the fuck are you guys? They came up to me. They said, Connor, we want to give you some money. They looked at the check and they said, that's all you want to give? I'm worth more than your fucking lives. I come up here and you tell all your wives, you tell Riho, get the red panties ready. Get the red panties going because Conor McGregor's coming to AEW. And you know, all these fucking bums.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Connor doesn't watch wrestling, so it's hard. But yeah, that's all I can really get. Yeah, the PS4 is in the background right there. You can see all my consoles. Like there's my new TV that I bought. This is the one thing about working at a department store. You get these bomb deals on TVs and shit, man. Like I got this TV. So I work at Kohl's. You guys should know that department store and stuff like that. I work at Kohl's as one of my part-time gigs, and we had all these TVs, like this TV back here. We had all these TVs on clearance, man. So I got this TV for like $180, man, and normally it's like a $700 TV. So I ain't complaining, man. Hey, you can't win them all. Patriots might not win the Super Bowl this year, but there's always next time. Depends on players' health. Yeah, and it depends if Brady comes back too. Yeah, I can see KSI has personality. He's also British, so that helps too. What if Connor won the Rumble?
If I win the Rumble, I'm sitting over here and I'm asking for a fight with Habib, but not in the fucking cage. He's gonna meet me in the WWE ring. That's it. I have no interest in Bum Lesnar. I have no interest in this fiend you call him. He ain't no fiend. All it takes is one left hand and I'll put him back to the Firefly Funhouse. And then you look at the NX whatever title that is. Bunch of bums. She will be calling Britt Baker and saying, baby, we did it. Red Panty Night, I'm facing Conor McGregor.
I don't know what he would say, man. My McGregor's rusty too, but once I hear a couple interviews, it'll be back to par. Do you like the New Day as face and characters or heels? Face. I like New Day more as face. As heels, they're kind of just like stupid and annoying, but as faces, at least they're funny. At least to me, they're still annoying no matter what, but it works better as faces than they do as heels. As heels, it's just like, who cares? Like most wrestling fans are like that anyway. So I don't have a PSN. I just have PlayStation 4. That's it. I don't play online. I just play MLB The Show. That's it. I have my dynasty of the Seattle Mariners. It's great. My team's unstoppable. Got this pitcher. His name is Ronnie Wright. Got him in the second round of the MLB draft. Holy shit, Ronnie Wright, dude. He's a lefty too, which is hilarious, dude. Like, oh my god, he fucks people up, dude. I didn't expect anything of this kid, man. I just drafted him. I said, okay, I need some pitching depth. And holy shit, dude, this guy's like. And then I overpaid for Baez because I like his hitting power in MLB. So I got Baez on my team. So Baez is kind of like my main star. And then I have one other auto-generated player. His name is like Lukey. It's like Luke something, like Luke, like it's like Luke P or something like that. I can't remember his name. It's been a while since I played it. But yeah, I have this guy named Luke something. He's a good shortstop. I moved Baez to second base because this guy was just way better than Baez at shortstop defensively. Third and first baseman are just a bunch of power hitters that I have. I forgot their names. It's all generated players. Like the only players that I have now are like Baez. Like I think Baez is my only. Like I'm not big on MLB, so sorry if there's some players I don't know. I only followed the NL to be honest. So I chose that. I always choose an AL team in MLB to show because I don't know anything about AL players, except if you're on like a good team like the Red Sox, the Astros, and the Yankees. I'm sorry, if you're not one of the 3 consistent teams that are always in the playoffs. I just don't care about the AL. I really don't. I'm an NL watcher. I'm a Cubs fan. So, but yeah. So when it comes down to it, man, yeah. Is it bad that I don't watch any YouTubers anywhere near these sports events like boxing, wrestling? Sure, they bring interest for viewers, but something about these kids make me annoyed. No, man. Like it's just weird seeing these YouTubers pretend they're boxing. Like it's just like watching the Logan Paul and KSI fight. It was hilarious, dude. Like especially like amateur wise, their amateur fight was way better. But this fight was just terrible. Like the fact they didn't know clinching rules or anything, it was just bad. Thoughts on Finn saying the Fiend wasn't popular until he put on the mask, and it is hypocritical since the Finn is known for paint. When did Finn Balor say this? That's kind of crazy, man. That's kind of crazy. That's a good take though, but that's kind of true, man. Because thing with wrestling fans, people care. Like I don't know what it is. Wrestling fans love wrestlers with masks. Like I guess that's like a thing. I guess those wrestling fans just like things with masks. Alrighty then, folks. I think that's it for this stream. It's been an hour. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. You guys are awesome, man. For showing up and stuff. Let's do it, guys. 10K for 2020, man. We're gonna try to push the 10K. That's the road. That's the goal. We're gonna do it, man. Expect some videos in the future. Definitely 2 streams a week, though. Just know I'm definitely gonna, even if I don't upload videos, I'm definitely gonna be committed to trying to do 2 streams a week. Whether they're 30 minutes, whether they're an hour, I'll let you guys know how long they will be. But we're gonna be committed to at least 2 streams a week. Like that's the main goal. So when it comes down to it, I don't know if I'll do the Wrestle Kingdom live reactions, but if I do post it up, just know it'll be on this channel and everything. Remember, guys, just like our WWE champion Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit in life. And yo.